While traditional artillery still struggles with range and accuracy, is there a weapon that can completely change the game rules and achieve ultra-long-range precision strikes at extremely low cost? The answer lies in China's newly deployed Liting-1 vehicle-mounted electromagnetic gun. It can not only accelerate a 2.5 kilogram projectile to Mach 7.5, but also demonstrated a revolutionary breakthrough in anti-ship capability during live-fire exercises. Recently, according to the disclosure of defense and military reports, this first domestically produced vehicle-mounted electromagnetic gun has been officially equipped to the Coastal Defense Forces of the Eastern Theater Command and completed its first live-fire target practice exercise, marking a crucial step for China in the field of directed energy weapons from experimentation to actual combat. Imagine a weapon that combines superconducting magnetic energy storage and quantum guidance technology, with a muzzle kinetic energy of up to 77 megajoules, capable of accelerating a 2.5 kilogram tungsten alloy projectile to Mach 7.5, a speed equivalent to flying about 2.5 kilometers per second, capable of traversing tens of kilometers in the blink of an eye. Even more astonishing is its maximum range of 200 kilometers, at which distance it can accurately penetrate 80 millimeters of steel plate, or 3 layers of reinforced concrete walls, with a single shot costing only 1/10 of that of a missile. What does this mean? In future coastal defense battles, we can achieve golden-like striking effects at a bargain price. Tasks that previously required expensive missiles can now be easily accomplished with electromagnetic guns. This cost-performance advantage is particularly crucial in protracted wars. From the publicly available footage of the drill, Thunderbolt 1, fired continuously during the test, with projectiles streaking across the sky like lightning, instantly destroying the target. After the smoke cleared, only deep bullet holes remained, creating a visual impact that was awe-inspiring. However, the core breakthrough of Thunderbolt 1 goes far beyond these parameters. It has truly solved the long-standing energy supply challenge faced by electromagnetic guns, which has been a key obstacle for many national projects in the past. By adopting a combined system of superconducting power transmission technology and supercapacitor arrays, it can complete charging within 1/millionth of a second, with a speed comparable to natural lightning, while reducing energy consumption by 70% compared to traditional electromagnetic guns, completely eliminating the dependence on bulky and large power supply vehicles. I remember that in early electromagnetic gun experiments, American projects were often limited by insufficient power supply, but the fourth-generation supercapacitor equipped on Thunderbolt 1 has an energy density of 320 Wh/kg. What does this mean? It is higher than the battery density of most electric vehicles on the market today, and can support 120 consecutive shots with a single charge, far exceeding the limit of 40 shots for similar equipment in the United States. This leap in energy storage capacity not only ensures the continuity of firepower but also makes the entire system highly mobile. The breakthrough in gun barrel technology is equally impressive. During the launch process of an electromagnetic gun, extreme heat and pressure are generated, and traditional materials are prone to ablation and damage, affecting accuracy and lifespan. The Liting-1 utilizes a new type of black copper composite material and adaptive coating technology, which can withstand the scorching heat of 3000 degrees C. After 120 consecutive launches, there are no obvious signs of ablation, and its service life is 3 times that of similar products in the United States. The material science advancements behind this are the culmination of China's long-term accumulation in military industry. I have seen discussions on some technology forums, where it is mentioned that this composite material achieves a balance between strength and heat resistance through nanoscale structural design. In addition, the nanoscale chrome plating process on the inner chamber of the gun barrel reduces the flight resistance of the projectile by 15%, coupled with Baidu satellite navigation and millimeter wave terminal correction technology. The strike accuracy has reached new heights. The hit error for striking a fixed target from 200 kilometers away is less than 5 meters, and the accuracy for striking a moving target ship is even up to 3 meters, comparable to that of cruise missiles. In terms of combat effectiveness, Liting-1 has formed an asymmetric advantage, with the firepower projection of a single gun equivalent to that of a traditional artillery battalion. It can fire 10 rounds per minute, which may not seem fast, but considering its range and accuracy, it is sufficient to cover all key waters within the first island chain within a range of 200 kilometers, forming a dense firepower network. Its multifunctional warhead design further enhances tactical flexibility, armor-piercing shells are used to destroy ship armor and fortified fortifications. Cluster munitions can cover an area of 30,000 square meters to strike cluster targets, and incendiary shells can cause sustained combustion, suitable for various battlefield scenarios. In live fire exercises, Liting 1 successfully destroyed a simulated aircraft carrier target 180 kilometers away after firing 8 rounds in succession, which verified the practical value of low-cost saturation attack. Compared to similar international equipment, Liting 1 has achieved comprehensive surpassing, which makes me, as a Chinese military enthusiast, feel proud. However, it also reminds us to view it objectively. The US ship-borne electromagnetic gun project is still in the laboratory stage, with a muzzle kinetic energy of only 64 mJ, and it faces issues such as poor heat dissipation and high failure rates, often being delayed due to technical bottlenecks in multiple tests. The Russian electromagnetic gun project has seen slow progress due to energy technology bottlenecks and has not been deployed in actual combat to date. On the other hand, Liting 1 has not only been deployed in actual combat, but also possesses advantages such as vehicle mobility, multi-type ammunition adaptability, and low-cost mass production, making it a trump card equipment for coastal defense, anti-ship and regional denial. However, this does not mean that we have achieved comprehensive leadership. Electromagnetic gun technology is still in the development stage, with room for improvement in areas such as thermal management after continuous firing, and maintaining accuracy over longer ranges. From a global perspective, the US invested early in the basic research of electromagnetic guns, while China has rapidly transformed its capabilities through engineering. This differentiated competition reflects the path choices of military-industrial development in various countries. In videos, I often emphasize that weapon advancement is not achieved overnight. The deployment of Liting 1 is the result of years of technological accumulation. From superconducting materials to capacitor technology, Chinese researchers have silently overcome countless challenges, leading to today's achievements. The introduction of Liting 1 has enabled China's coastal defense forces to form a long-range, medium-range, and short-range echelon strike system, relying on the Dongfeng 26 anti-ship ballistic missile for long-range attacks, the Liting 1 electromagnetic gun for medium-range strikes, and the Yingji 12 anti-ship missile for short-range defense, thus constructing a seamless coastal defense network. The emergence of this equipment has not only significantly improved the cost-effectiveness of coastal defense operations, but also deprived adversaries' large warships of safe operating space within the first island chain, providing solid support for safeguarding offshore sovereignty. From a strategic perspective, the low-cost characteristic of electromagnetic guns makes large-scale deployment possible. In the future, we may see more variants of Liting 1, perhaps integrated into ships or air platforms, further expanding application scenarios. Looking back on the entire development process, Thunderbolt 1 went from concept to actual combat in a relatively short period of time, which is strongly supported by China's manufacturing and scientific research systems. When I show these details to the audience through my lens, I often receive messages asking about future trends. Will electromagnetic guns completely replace traditional artillery? In my opinion, it won't happen in the short term, because traditional artillery still has advantages in terms of cost and reliability. However, the potential of electromagnetic guns in the field of long-range precision strikes is unlimited. With the advancements in superconducting technology and energy storage, we may see the kinetic energy of the muzzle further enhanced, with the range extended to 300 kilometers or even farther, forming a collaborative combat network with laser weapons, drones, and so on. In short, the deployment of Thunderbolt 1 is a milestone, reminding the world that China's military technology is rapidly rising. As ordinary people, we can feel the solid guarantee of national security through these equipment. In future videos, I will continue to track the development of this weapon, interpret complex technology in plain language, and allow more people to have a deeper understanding of national defense. After all, peace is never taken for granted. It requires powerful strength to defend, and Thunderbolt 1 is the latest interpretation of this strength.